Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game. When we last left off, we finally found out who THEM is. Apparently THEM is this mariachi guy who has a spaceship with a time machine, and he's using it to sing happy birthday to pretty much everybody ever. And he's doing it with the help of his younger selves. He went back in time and grabbed them. So that's kind of interesting. Unfortunately, UFOs, especially those equipped with time machines, are very expensive. And so in order to pay his debts, he is collecting souls and sending them to hell. And unfortunately, he currently has Bosco's soul over here. That's kind of bad.
Need anything, Bosco?
I need you fools to save me, damn it!
Oh, don't even get us started on the native dances.
Oh, and to weaken his soul to send to hell, these Moai statues are making him feel like crap. Now, there might be a way to save him. I would certainly hope there was. And that is with the older Mariachi here. He's not ready to die yet, but he will be ready to die if we provide the answer to a lifelong question of his. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? We actually happen to have an egg. We just need to do a little bit of time traveling and try to send it before chickens were a thing. Or that is my guess anyway. Yeah, sure enough, I'm going to have a lot of fun trying to enunciate today. Sir Rosser says, "Hey Dre, ever hear of a game called Armello? Arnello? I can't tell if that's an arm N really close to each other or what. Whatever. He says he's been playing it a lot lately. Nope, I'm not really familiar with the game."
Hey, Mac, which one of the mariachis are you?
Oh, yo no soy mariachi. Soy capitán.
Soy Capitan?
Soy capitán.
The mariachi says he is the captain.
Yeah, I think we got that. Thanks.
Who are you guys?
We're Salmon?
Wait, not the Sam.
You know who I am?
Of course, you're the famous recording star, no?
Well, I don't like to brag.
It is you. No one believed you could have a career with no talent at all, but you proved us all wrong. You're a hero to all of us who wish to sing.
You must be a great singer if you're the captain.
I could escape this two-peso operation and become the greatest singer time has ever known. If only I could ditch this dead weight.
Rivalry! Now it's getting interesting.
You want to start a solo career?
See, but that can never happen as long as we keep singing for the birthdays. How will I get my big break?
So maybe this will involve dividing the team? Or maybe dividing the team will come as a result of us breaking up the operation. That's entirely possible. Okay, in regards to the game Sir Rosser was talking about, it's Armello. It's a board game, style game, and all the characters are furries. Well, you kind of have my attention there. Beer Force says not to forget the new time card that appeared. Yeah, I am aware of it. I just wanted to talk to this guy first.
You've got to set Bosco free.
Oh no, senor. No one can enter the soul-crushing area once the protest has started. The rules, they are very explicit about this.
This is all your fault. You're the ones who killed Bosco.
That is ridiculous. Wait. You aren't going to sue, are you?
Your singing scared him to death.
It was a pre-existing condition. I had the witnesses.
We'll let you go this time, but only because we respect your methods.
We know what we're doing. Let us free our pal Bosco.
For the last time, as long as I am captain of this ship, no one enters the soul crossing area. Now, why don't you run along and let the professionals do their job?
Where are we going?
Amigos, we are on course hasta la madre de todos los cumpleaños.
Friends, we are on course for the mother of all birthdays.
Sam, you've got to stop encouraging these guys.
Look on the screen. Triplets. And not just any triplets. They all have the same birthday.
Isn't that how things normally work? I mean, I would know. I'm a twin. That does make me think, though. Didn't they actually forget one of their birthdays? How could they do that if they're triplets?
What's so hard about your mission?
Yeah, you just show up, sing, and leave everybody confused.
The others, maybe. But the Capitan cannot be so sloppy. Es muy importante that no one notice us, or remember that we were ever there, for a year at least.
Well, the others have definitely failed in that, because I definitely remember those other situations.
Are we still on course?
See, embarrassing idol and the triplets' birthday, dead ahead.
Permission to stop talking, Captain.
Granted.
Okay, I'll go ahead and grab this now.
It has the embarrassing idol logo, and more of those strange numbers.
I didn't realize the numbers would be so strange.
What's your job around here, buddy?
Shh! Quiet, senor. Did someone say... Oh, no. False alarm.
Let me guess. You spend all your time listening for people to say birthday.
Okay. Did someone say birthday?
Yeah, Sam just said birthday.
Please, senors. My job is very important.
This work is beneath you. It's tedious and error-prone.
Frankly, we think you should leave.
Nonsense. I have got 6 of the birthdays today alone. The look of happiness and utter confusion on people's faces makes it all worthwhile.
We demand you return our pal Bosco's soul.
I can't do that, senor. The cowman's soul will help us pay for our mission. Why do you hate the birthday so much?
This must be the most boring job ever. Don't you ever get a break?
I get to go on the away missions.
Those away missions sound neat. Let's see you in action.
Don't be silly, senor. I can't just go and sing for no reason.
Come on, there's got to be tons of birthdays going on.
See, but we've already sung for all of those. We can only do it once.
You look like you could use a break.
Your mustache is drooping. There's that sag in your sombrero.
I appreciate that, guys. I really do. But I can't leave here until there is a new birthday.
Hey, Max, what happens on April 22nd?
I think that's Earth Day.
Okay? Showtime, people. Attention! Wait, you make the joke on me, eh? Pretty sneaky.
Max, what do Australians celebrate on June 11th every year?
By any chance, would that be Perth Day?
Did someone say, got me again?
Max, want to go watch Pride and Prejudice and all the Bridget Jones Diary movies back to back?
You know it, girlfriend. It'll be our Colin Firth Day.
Did someone say, hold you guys?
Sayonara.
Okay?
The talking dog said goodbye.
The Mariachis use it to listen across time and space for special occasions.
I forget what this button does.
It's the elevator's emergency recall button.
Oh, that's kind of convenient. You think they'll actually be using it at some point in this?
Even in the future, they get reruns.
So, what do we do from here? Well, obviously, there's going to the whole birthday thing and embarrassing idol. I wonder if we'll meet ourselves as we give the ketchup cake to... I think it was... Wizard? Or maybe it was Specs or maybe, I don't know. I can't remember what it was. It's been a while since we've done that. You have anything new to say, Central Device?
We'd like to get a time card, please.
Issuing time card for embarrassing idol.
We really don't need another embarrassing idol time card.
Toner low. PC load time card.
So long.
Get lost. Failure.
Alright, so... Talk to you.
We should figure out how to ditch the crew and take this baby on a joyride.
I want to leave it outside Whitley Stryber's house and leave the car alarm on all night.
Don't wander too far, Max.
Try and stop me!
Alright, let's go ahead and head on back to time. I guess they don't mind us using this while they're standing there. That's good to know.
Howling at that drippy old hunk of moon.
Oh, man, that song is even worse than I remembered. I can't believe I voted for you.
Keep it down, Max. We don't want to mess up time any more than we already have.
You really nailed that high note. Whoa! And you're less sloppy than my brother is. You've got my vote. Hey!
All of the remaining judges have agreed. We have a winner!
No!
Congratulations, Sam. Here's your recording contract.
Bin Bottom Records. It's like a dream come true.
Specs, I'll get you for this if it's the last thing I do. Right after I get back from Mount Rushmore. Rushmore? I'd better go after him.
I just remembered. I have to feed my goldfish.
Are we still taping?
Be sure to join us.
That's our cue, little buddy. Sick 'em.
Sam and Max, listen to our words. Hey, look, Sam, doppelgangers.
Who are you clowns? We're you guys from your distant future.
Heed our dire warnings. I always thought I'd be taller.
What are you guys doing here?
I certainly don't remember this happening.
We just came to say hello.
Somebody's got trouble letting go of the past. I'll be glad when I grow out of that attitude problem.
All right, well, hello. Okay, that's done.
Answers to your questions. That sounds like a fun thing.
Got any questions about your immediate future? Nope, can't think of any.
What number am I thinking of right now? 28.
That's all? There's nothing you're curious about? We'd rather see it for ourselves.
Keeps the mystery in our relationship.
If only we could tell them that they can just buy the answers in Bosco's store.
Beware Santa Claus. And Mr. Spatula. And Hugh Bliss.
Actually, a lot of people have tried to kill us. This could take a while. Nonsense!
Yeah, all those guys are our friends. Congratulations on your recent embarrassing idol victory.
Now hand over that contract.
No chance. We need it. But that's supposed to be my contract. I won it, fair and square.
And I helped him cheat. Forget it, clones. That contract is ours. Now take a hike.
Let's get back to our time machine, Max.
Yeah, I've seen more than enough of this place for one lifetime. Time machine? Oh, cool.
Where to, little buddy?
Just hit random buttons.
This cannot end well.
Well.
So, that's bad, right?
Yep.
In the future, we've got our own spaceship!
And our own industrious and no doubt completely legally hired crew.
Incoming delivery. Entrega entrante.
You... jerks!
You made us go through the last year and a half all over again.
Stand aside, decadent future versions of ourselves.
Yeah, we've got a very important case to solve here.
So does this mean that...
I don't think he wants this hot fudge sundae.
Sure. Does this mean that the entire, I don't know, past season we've been actually playing as Sam and Max's future selves? Huh. Oh, crap. Oh, okay, I was about to say, how do I tell which one is which? It's pretty obvious.
Am I really that annoying when I'm on a case, always talking to myself? I can't open that door. It's locked.
I always assumed you were dictating your memoirs.
Don't wander too far, Max.
Try and stop me!
So this got interesting, gotta say. Man, it would suck if we had to put our past souls into hell. But pretty funny.
It's last year's version of Max. I want to ask you something. Hey, pal, I'll ask the questions here. But, oh, all right, go ahead.
What is he waiting for?
Be patient, Max. It takes a while to think up the right thing to say. Max and I have to get to the moon. How do we get there?
Oh gosh. Plenty of options here. Just drive to the moon, need a screwdriver, a really big trampoline, a toaster with wings, time-traveling phone booth, a 20-pound can of beans, the heart of a champion, get a clue. Well, they could just drive to the moon.
Why don't you just drive there? You can't just drive to the moon, bonehead.
Sheesh, Sam. Our future selves have no respect for plausibility.
But you're eventually going to do it. Unless that was your future selves who did it the whole time.
You need a screwdriver. All right. Where do we get one of those?
Where was the screwdriver? Ah, yes.
Ask Stinky in the early 80s.
Well, there's 2 hours we're never getting back.
Just between you and me, pal, I don't think those future versions of us know what they're doing. Hey, buddy, I've got a question. Ask away. How can we get to the moon again? Why do you need to go to the moon anyway? Freelance police business.
Don't you worry your pretty little head about it. I say we don't answer them, Sam, if they're gonna take that kind of attitude.
Yeah, but I remember that case, pal. I don't want to mess up the space-time continuum or something. Didn't you already ask me that? Yeah, and I'm going to keep asking until I get a different answer.
That's just how we roll.
Well, can't argue that. So are we actually going to find out how they got to the moon?
You need a time-traveling phone booth. All right. Where do we get one of those? What luck. We've got one you can use.
We'll trade you for a recording contract. Hey, we've got one of those, Sam!
Right, Max. But we need it to get onto Myra's show, remember?
Oh, right, yeah. Who's Myra?
But we already told you. We solved that case.
Twice!
Likely story. I don't trust me for 1 second. Hey, buddy, I've got a question. Ask away. How can we get to the moon again?
So this is going to take some figuring out.
You need to get a clue. All right. Where do we get one of those? We've got one.
We'll trade you for a recording contract.
Sorry, pal. We need that contract.
What do we need it for again?
To get on Myra's show, remember? You'd better think of something else.
Yeah, we have a screwdriver, actually. But I don't know if that's going to actually...
Hey, buddy. I've got a question. Ask away. How can we get to the moon?
I mean,
You need a screwdriver.
Wouldn't hurt to try it.
We've got one.
We'll trade you for a recording contract.
Sorry, pal. We need that contract.
What do we need?
To get on... You'd better... It's a mariachi.
So, all of this results in us trying to get that contract. Does anybody know why we need that contract? Whoa. I think I walked to a point where the camera went behind the wall. Let's get out of that. Oh, we need a contract for Captain Mariachi. That's right. Yeah. So how do we get a contract?
I'm not putting my mouth on that. It's the charred remains of an Egyptian mummy. Better not.
Thanks for the cheering.
I don't need a sample from him.
I'm guessing there's no way to mess up Bosco's sample anymore. Because all the sample we have at this point is the tart cake sample, and that's not usable on the...
I can't use a harpsichord with that.
Baby maker. Where did you get a harpsichord? So I'm guessing we need to send him back in time somewhere. Since we can't just trade it for the... that. For the contract.
You need a really big trampoline. All right. Where do we get one of those?
What are the options here? Agent Super Ball, Stinky, Mama Bosco.
Ask Agent Superball in the future.
Why do we keep listening to future us?
I can't shoot future me. It's the time elevator. Hey, buddy, I've got a question. Ask away. How can we get...
Alright, so let's see here. Super Ball. What if... You know, there was Super Ball in the near future who would make you forget what you're looking for if you're trying to look for a time machine. Or talking about...
We need a time-traveling phone booth. All right. Where do we get one of those?
Yeah, in fact, it specifically says Super Ball in the future. And he'll, like, do that neuralizer thing if you try to mention time travel. So let's see what happens if we choose this.
Ask Agent Superball in the future. What is this place?
This is not our beautiful house.
How did we get here?
Okay, saving that, because that is progress, and progress is important.
Do I know you? Like a brother. Weren't you going to ask me something?
How to get to the moon, for instance.
Oh, right. How do we get there?
Well...
You need a screwdriver. All right. Where do we get one of those? We've got one. We'll trade you for a recording contract.
Hey, Sam, don't we have a recording contract?
Yeah, but we need it for... I can't remember. It must be important, or we wouldn't still be carrying it. You kept it so you could bring it to us, right? I guess so.
Along with that carton of missile pops you promised.
Don't push it, Max. All right. Here you go. Well done, Sam and Max. That was the last of your quests.
You have scored 234 out of a possible 500 points.
Weren't you gonna trade us something? Yeah. Here's that screwdriver you guys wanted.
Goodbye! We'll never forget all you've done here today.
Have fun on the rest of your adventures.
I'm even more confused than usual.
Hooray!
That doesn't need to be made radioactive.
I'm curious what he's... Well, whatever. So, this means we can do this.
Here you go, Captain. Your ticket to musical stardom.
My very own recording contract. Now I can ditch this dead weight and become the international superstar.
A mariachi superstar. Yeah, well, good luck with that.
Oh, no, senor. Mariachi music is old news. I'm going to sing songs about trains.
I'm surprised they didn't make us use the emergency button in order to bring the time machine back. But cool! I figured something out! Yay! This calls us for a celebration. And you know what kind of celebration that's gonna be. It's gonna be an episode break. So, I would like to thank my patrons for being my patrons, including my special sponsor, Lit Dragon. Incidentally, I would really like to eventually not have to use Patreon. Eventually, I'll get enough money from this whole Twitch affiliate thing that I can drop it. But that'll come eventually. Anyway, when we come back, we're going to continue figuring out how to get rid of these mariachi guys, who are all named Pedro, by the way, and eventually rescue Bosco. I'll see you then.